Hello and welcome everybody to the Wellness Hour. As you know, this is your 8 weeks to detox, nourish and thrive. And today's class, if I can get my little cursor to work here, oops, there we go, is women's health and hormones. Now, a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. I don't know why I can't see my arrow. So I hope this works. I'm using my mouse to scroll. So I hope this works. Yay. Okay. Our presentation tonight is around 30 minutes. We have allowed some time for question and answers as well. We are recording this session to share with other members. If you haven't already done so, you might just like to switch to speaker view so that you can see the slides in full. And if you haven't already done so, please just unmute your microphone, and that's just going to help avoid any unnecessary background noise. If you do have questions, you're welcome to pop them into the chat box. We have the lovely Anna with us tonight. She'll be monitoring the questions there, or you can just save them until the end. As I said, we will have some question and answer time available at the end. So that's just going to help us stay on track and on time. So for those that don't know me, my name's Toni Wood. I am in my 6th year with doTERRA. I cannot believe how fast those 6 years has gone. I think about my life now in terms of before doTERRA and after doTERRA, and I really can't imagine my life and that of my families without these incredible essential oils in our lives. I am a Women's Circle facilitator too, and I love that. And of course, we use the oils during Circle. My main focus is education, and that's why we're here tonight, community and connection. So I welcome you all. As you know, these Thursday night classes for you are a collaboration with these other beautiful women who you will have already seen, because we're at week 8 already. I cannot believe that either. Gosh, where's the time gone? So this session, as I said, is women's health and hormones. So I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about balancing hormones, support for our endocrine system, bone support, the importance of sleep, and of course your new healthy habit. There is a little quiz at the end. So yeah, listening is on, hey? All right, so to get us started, what I would like you to have a think about is, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you currently with hormonal symptoms? So 1 being no unwanted symptoms, and 10 being that your symptoms are completely out of control. And again, you can pop that in the chat box if you'd like to share with us. Where are you with your monthly cycle, and are you in that peri or post menopause, and do you have any symptoms around that? Now there are these are some of the things that can be affected if our hormones are out of balance a little bit. So things like hyper and hypothyroid, adrenal fatigue, sometimes we have difficulty losing weight, mood swings, trouble sleeping, infertility, poor memory, diabetes, and the list goes on. So I want to talk to you quickly about the endocrine system. So this is directly involved in the growth and the development, metabolism, nutrient regulation, and just overall balance in our bodies. This is a really complex system of the body, and we're not going to go into that in a lot of detail, but I do want you to understand that the endocrine system is a system of glands that produce and send hormones to targeted organs and tissues via our circulatory system. Now, essential oils can be really, really beneficial because they're actually circulated in the same way, and they can have profound benefits to our cells that they encounter in this process. So you can see the diagram on the right shows you things like the thyroid, the pancreas, the ovaries, and etc. We'll be covering a few of those tonight, and how essential oils can support those organs and your endocrine system as a whole. So we keep banging on about this, don't we? Every single week we tell you about lifelong vitality and how it really is the foundation for overall health, and hormone balancing is no exception to that. So for me, increased sleep, better mood, more energy, better digestion are the benefits that I get from lifelong vitality. So about these because we've talked about them every week, and there's a whole session just on supplements and nutrition, so you will have seen that, and if you haven't, you're welcome to come back when we run the series again. But as I said, foundational nutrition is, we need it for hormone balancing and for energy as well. So when it comes to our hormones, we often think about our reproductive system. So this includes our ovaries, our cervix, the breast. All of those work closely with other systems, particularly the endocrine system. The ovaries secrete estrogen and progesterone, which are crucial for fertility, but also play a key role in our emotional and physical health. So again, nutrition and hydration directly impact the production of these hormones. So again, that's why that, getting that lifelong vitality and having that foundation for good nutrition is so important. Now, when it comes to looking after our liver, healthy liver function is the underpinning of hormone balancing. So we really want to be first and foremost looking after our liver. So the liver detoxes everything. It filters everything. So if it's not working properly, then again, our hormones are going to be out of whack. So some of the things that you can do, the first thing is to drink plenty of water. You can add a citrus oil like lemon or Slim and Sassy. We call it Smart and Sassy in Australia. Or Zendocrine as well. So Zendocrine is actually the detoxification blend. So it does come in a supplement as well. So you could consider trying that. The supplement is only available out of the US store though. But again, we've talked about supplements a lot during this series, and you know that it's not hard to order out of the US. So if you're not sure how to do that, just get in touch with the person who helped you get your doTERRA membership, and they'll show you how easy it is. But the oil is available out of the Australian warehouse, just the supplement out of the US. So we've been talking to you about creating daily habits, new healthy habits to use your oils and implement them into your everyday life. So creating daily routines is something that we really want to encourage you to do. And again, the girls have been giving you healthy habits and tips throughout this whole series. So my tip for you is to support your liver. The best way you can do that is just a drop or two of lemon essential oil in your water every morning. So this is your new healthy habit for this week, if you're not already doing this. And remember, when we're putting essential oils in our water, we want to use glass, not plastic. So ceramic and stainless steel is fine as well, but just not plastic. So when it comes to supporting our adrenals, I'm just going to grab my notes here because it's been a while since I actually presented this class. The weeks just fly on by. So now you remember that I said that the ovaries produce estrogen and progesterone if we're still having cycles. The adrenals actually take over the hormone production when we transition to menopause. So the ovaries stop producing the hormones and the job goes to the adrenals. So looking after our adrenals is really important. So the adrenals, and I think I do have a little picture here to show you. I do. The adrenal glands are small glands that are located at the top of each kidney. And they push out cortisol in response to stress. And if it has to do this all the time, that's when it gets tired, and we can be prone to adrenal fatigue. So good sleep, resting, lowering stress levels is really important to looking after our adrenals. So a couple of things you could try is magnolia, or any other stress reducing essential oil, in fact, and we have plenty, but just across the adrenal area a couple of times a day, which, as I said, is just above the kidneys there. The Mito 2 Max is actually a herbal supplement for the adrenals. So it's a proprietary formula of plant extracts and metabolic cofactors that are going to support healthy cellular energy production. So these are really going to help you feel more energized. Again, these supplements are only available out of the US. Clary Calm has clary sage in it, and some other beautiful essential oils that are designed for women during that time of the month. It is referred to as the monthly blend for women because it helps predominantly with hormone balancing, cramps, mood swings, hot flushes, PMS, anything like that. And again, just under the across the abdomen. The key to this is to be consistent, like with all of our oils, right? We need to be consistent. And using it regularly is really going to support you during that time of the month. So some people like to use it leading up to that, and maybe we can have a chat about that during question and answer and see what everybody's doing. Remember that, that this is one of the blends that's not diluted, okay? So even though it's in a roller, it is just pure essential oil. So it can be diluted if you feel that you need to dilute it. I personally do dilute it, but you can use it neat as well. So a couple of other supplements that I just want to talk to you about quickly, and again, these are only available out of the US, but this is the Phytoestrogen Complex. So it's actually a natural form of estrogen-like therapy, but it's not estrogen. So it's going to help balance out any deficiency. It helps with those symptoms as well associated with the cycle. And it actually contains genistein, which is a fermented soy extract that helps promote healthy breast tissue and balances the hormones, of course. Rose essential oil. Oh, who doesn't love rose? So again, beautiful for emotional balance, but also great for relief from menstrual discomfort as well. Also great for promoting regular ovulation. The bone nutrient, and what I didn't mention about the phytoestrogen is that men can take it as well. So it's not just for women, and it's the same with this. This is a bioavailable nutrition for men and for women. So as the name suggests, it's going to help with bone integrity, strength, and just overall health. And obviously, as we get older, our bones become more fragile and weak, and it's important to support them. So on to the pancreas. Now, the pancreas has two main jobs. It aids in food digestion, and it produces insulin to stabilize blood sugars as well. So our pancreas can become overworked and exhausted, and it can stop creating hormones for blood sugar balance, and that's when diabetes can occur. So like all of our organs, the pancreas is really important. So we suggest Smart and Sassy, or Slim and Sassy. So again, you can take this in a capsule. It's available out of the States, and the Smart and Sassy essential oil you can just pop into your water, or you could put it in a veggie cap as well. So it's going to help to stabilize the blood sugars, and can contribute to hormone issues that can stem from too much sugar and high foods on the GI. Glycemic index, GI. The other supplement you see there is Terrazyme, which is the digestive enzyme. So our digestion takes a lot of energy and resources, and when our digestion is better supported, those resources can actually be used in other parts of the body, like hormone support. So again, making sure that our digestive system's working to the optimum as well. And again, I think Sophia took the nutrition and supplements class a few weeks ago, so she would have talked to you about this in a lot more detail. I think we even talked about it in week 1. We've talked about a few of these a few times, I think. So onto the thyroid, and this could potentially be a whole class on itself, I think. So the thyroid secretes lots of hormones. So collectively, they're called thyroid hormones. So the main one is thyroxine. And the thyroid hormone acts throughout the body. It can impact our metabolism, growth and development, and our body temperature as well. And the liver is actually where the thyroid hormone conversion happens. So that's another reason to look after your liver. So if you are having thyroid issues, supporting your liver is the best place to start. So again, check your nutrition, reduce stress, and drink plenty of water. Excuse me. We do have a little roller blend suggestion there for you that you can see on the screen there. So when it comes to sleep, the pineal gland produces melatonin, which regulates the circadian rhythms. So again, we had a whole session on sleep, and you would have heard about lavender peace, Serenity, and Copaiba to support sleep. For me, I personally use lavender peace every single night, and there's probably most of us on the call tonight that get great results with that. As we were saying before we started recording though, every person's different. So what works for one person may not work for the other. And sometimes it is a little bit of trial and error to get the right combination. And what I have found personally is that we just always need to be aware of how we're responding to things and adjusting things as we need them. So for me, lavender peace works a charm. For probably 99% of the time, but there are times when I just might need to add something else, and that might be a bit of frankincense or some copaiba. So again, it's just a little bit of trial and error, but making sure that we're getting really good quality sleep is really important. So for those that don't know, the Serenity Restful Complex is the Americans call lavender peace Serenity. Okay. But what's in these capsules is very different to what's in that bottle of essential oil. So this is one of those supplements that you can't be using the oil in place of. Whereas next to that, you can see the Copaiba, and it is just Copaiba in those soft gels. So if you don't have the soft gels, you can take the Copaiba in a capsule. Now, the Copaiba soft gels are available out of the Australian warehouse. The Serenity Restful Complex has to come out of the US. So some of my tips for getting a good night's sleep, just managing our schedule and that stress load, adjusting our diet, making sure that we're eating lots of really nutrient dense food, and reducing that stimulant intake, just moving your body in a way that feels good, but doing it regularly, getting outside, spending more time outside, and creating a nighttime routine. So for me, that includes using my oils. Of course, my husband laughs every night because it takes me so long to get ready for bed because I'm oiling up so much, putting the diffuser on, and a little nighttime meditation as well, as a beautiful way to finish the day. So just another recap of all those important organs of our body: our thyroid, our pancreas, our liver, and our adrenals, and the essential oils and supplements that can be supporting you with all of those. I do like to just quickly talk about the hormone balancing protocol which is part of the Symphony of the Cells. So for those that don't know, Symphony of the Cells is an application of essential oils in a particular order, and there are different protocols for different things. So, so there is one specifically for hormone balancing. So if this is something you'd like to explore a little bit more, there are some girls in the team that do these applications, or you can do them yourself. So just reach out to the person that that helped you get your membership, and they can point you in the right direction with Symphony of the Cells. So we sometimes get asked in this class, what about oils for fertility? And we do have oils for every age session, which I think Jess took this time. So we do cover this in other sessions as well, but I just like to remind everybody that it's the same. Whatever's happening on a hormonal level, it's exactly the same, because these essential oils are simply bringing our body back to balance. So it doesn't matter which end of the spectrum that we're at with our hormones. Yeah, we're going to be using the same oils and products to support that. So I've put together a little sample wellness box for you, which has Clary Calm, Magnolia, both in rollers, Smart and Sassy, Endocrine, and Lemon. So that's a 126-point order. So if you're participating in the Loyalty Rewards program, which we know is the best way to get our oils at the best prices and to earn free products, you'll also get this month's free product of the month, which is lime. So again, another beautiful essential oil to pop in your water. And of course, you get your product credits back. So that's 10 to 30%, depending on how long you've been participating in the Loyalty Rewards program. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, again, please talk to the person that that helped you get your membership, and they can talk you through the benefits of the Loyalty Rewards program. But this is just a little sample. You can put whatever you like in your wellness box. But if you're looking for some hormone balancing to support your liver and those other organs, this might be a nice thing for you. Now, I just wanted to quickly touch on a couple of promotions. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on in doTERRA at the moment, so I don't have a slide for everything, but the Father's Day things are still around. Manuka is 10% off. Canuka, which Jess might tell us about in the when we stop recording, is the the new kids collection's just been released with another essential oil in a really cute little carry case. So lots going on. But the Wellness Elevated promotion is where you can get diffusers at heavily reduced prices. Now, the white one on the right, the marbly gold one, is no longer available, but I think everything else is still available. So how this works is if you choose any of these products and pop it in your cart, you get the option to add a diffuser or two. And they start at, I think the little clip-on ones are like $11, and then there's the portable ones, and then the smaller ones, and then the bigger ones. So you can choose whichever one you like. So if you are looking to get a couple of new diffusers, now is a great time. And even thinking about Christmas gifts, because it's not that far away. So things like lemongrass, adaptive lavender, the yoga collection, wild orange grapefruit, there's a whole bunch of oils. So once you pop those in your cart, the option comes up to add your diffuser. There's also a couple of little gift packs that doTERRA have put together at reduced prices as well. So a 3-pack of the On Guard hand sanitizing mist. You can get that now for just $25, which is great value. And you can't have too many of these. You know, we've got them scattered throughout the house in kids' bags and the car and everywhere. And the other little pack has the mist, a roller of Motivate, Peace, and Easy Air in the small bottles. There's also a 175-point promotion this month, which is so cool. Never seen a 175-point promotion in my 6 years in doTERRA. Normally it's 200 points. So I think this is another way for doTERRA to be supporting us to, to get some free things that we might need. So 175-point order will get you a free Ice Blue rub and a 5 ml bottle of Ice Blue. Now, was it last week, Jess? No, last week Anna did pain management, so you would have heard all about these oils. Now, if you do a 175-point order, I would suggest you do it before the 15th of the month, so you get the free product of the month as well, okay, and do it through your loyalty rewards order. But the beautiful thing about this promotion is it's not just for existing members. So if someone new starts this month and their starting order is more than 175, then they get these 2 free things as well. So it's a really nice time to be sharing doTERRA. So before we finish up, I just want to share one of my favorite blends with you. This is clary sage, lavender, geranium, cedarwood, and ylang-ylang. And I call this the Superwoman Blend. It's great for hormone balancing, beautiful for calming and de-stressing. A lot of these oils are really high in linalool, which is the stress-reducing chemical. So really beautiful for calming. Geranium is great for liver support as well. So it's just a really beautiful blend. So if you want to take a snap of that, it's 12 clary sage, 10 lavender, 5 each of geranium and cedarwood, and 4 ylang-ylang in a 10 ml roller. Now, this is not my recipe. This belongs to Dr. What's her name? Marcia.
Nessler? Martha Nessler?
No, not Martha.
Not
Dr. Marcia. I'll look when we're chatting. I should have it on the screen. I'm going to put that on so that I can credit her with it. So it's not mine. Okay. and I call that my Superwoman Blend. All righty. We're up for the pop quiz. So if you want to unmute with the answer, what organs should we support to balance our hormones? Or you can put it in the chat or unmute. Who's been listening?
I've been listening, but I can't give the answers. I'm like, I want to answer.
You might have to, Jess.
There are people typing in the comments yet. Sorry, Anna and I have been.
Jeff?
Which organs? Think about it. Somebody's typing.
Yes.
Or just unmute yourself. That's fine, Jeff. Go for it.
Liver.
Yeah, pancreas and your liver.
Thyroid.
Yes, well done. So that's for males and females, all of those for balancing hormones. It's not just all the girly stuff, is it, Toni?
Yep, absolutely. What is your new healthy habit for this week?
It's my favorite thing to do every
Me
day.
too.
With oils. So easy. Right when I take my LLV. But Toni, you missed it in the chat. I said I missed my LLV the last couple of days and I've been cranky and tired, and I was like, oh, seriously, 3 days and I'm a different person.
Yeah. It's not till you stop taking it, I think, that you realize sometimes.
Yeah,
so it's 1 to 2 drops of
really
lemon
helping
in your water every morning to help liver function. And what's the name of my hormone balancing blend that I just told you about?
Superwoman Blend.
Yes, Jeff. Toni, you know I always call it Wonder Woman instead of Superwoman.
You can call it Wonder Woman if you like. All right. So that is the end of our 8 weeks of classes for you. We do have a little special class next week. It's going to be a bit of a recap of the last 8 weeks. And we're going to talk to you briefly about how to get your oils for free. So if that interests you, same time, same Zoom link next week. Jess, I think Sophia might be joining us as well. It's her birthday tonight. Happy birthday, Sophia. And I'm sure Anna will be here as well. So, so that's just your opportunity to come back, refresh everything, ask questions again, and we'll chat to you about how to get your oils for free.
Yeah, and Toni, I was just going to say about next week's class as well, if I may just jump in quickly. That's a good session to invite other people to if they're brand new to oils or it's something that they might want to do, because we're doing this series again next term.
Yes.
So next week I'm just going to go through like, you know how we always say these sessions are like the tip of the iceberg?
Yeah.
But this is going to be like a really quick, this is what we're talking about. Go back and watch the session. This is what we're talking about. So it's a good one to invite other people to. It's a recap for you guys. Remember all the information. Like I've been doing these like weekly every week for over 12 months, like nearly 18 months now. I've been doing this 8-week rotation every week, and I still learn stuff like the magnolia on your adrenals completely got out of my brain in the last 2 months since we last did this session. So please come back next week and invite other people, because they might go, oh my gosh, there's so much content in that stuff I actually really would like to know. So I just wanted to add that in, Toni. Sorry.
Right.
Thank you.
No, that's fabulous.
Bring friends.
Yeah,
There's
bring
room
friends.
for everybody.
Yeah, the more the merrier. And as Jess said, we will run this again next term, so that we'll have a couple of weeks break, and then we come back with I've got oils, now what, and we'll run the whole 8 weeks again for you. So if you missed anything, you can come back, or if you want, as Jess said, you always learn something new anyway, so you're welcome to keep coming back, or there might just be 1 or 2 sessions. You might just want to come back for pain, or you might just want to come back for sleep. So you're welcome to continue to come back. So before we wrap up, just want to remind you that there are only 3 types of people that get memberships with doTERRA, and the majority of them are customers, like most of you tonight. So they want to live the wellness lifestyle. They want to get their essential oils at the best prices and use them every day in their lives. There's a small percentage of people that want to share essential oils and get paid to do that, and then there are those that want to build an income and make an impact. So we only do 3 things at doTERRA. We use oils, we share oils, and we teach other people how to do the same thing. So when it comes to sharing, we have 3 ways that you can do that. We have a beautiful referral partnership. So that means you can just refer your family and friends, and you can get free oils for that. We can help your friends get their own memberships, and then you can earn some money, or you can replace and supplement your income by building a team and doing what Anna and Sophia and Jess and I do. So that is all we have for you tonight. I'm going to stop the recording and we'll take some questions.
Woohoo! So good. Well done, Toni.